Yeah.
There's a lot to prove to those sponsors. You want to make sure that you are worth that money that they're using to support you with.
You get that raise around Christmas time after performing in this tournament, ideally. Here we go, Virtus.Pro.
Okay,
they've got the first
sense.
ban. They're going to go for Tyrande. We're on Dragonshire, by the way, so it makes even more sense when you look at that. Anything special you guys are expecting here?
G2 Chen.
ETC ban. Right now.
Right now. And then G2
In
Chen.
3, 2.
Actually, I think they cannot pick until the timer goes down to 0. This one. This is like the pre-timer. So in 3,
But
2, 1, ETC.
Kalaris, I like the fact that you brought up the panda.
Yep.
The good old
It's
Shen.
magic, Robbie.
G2 always liked him in the past.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Beers tonight. Okay.
All right, who is it going to be now? Virtus.Pro, they can open things up strong with something like a Kael'thas. What are you guys feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's just too valuable of a pick here.
Wow, it's almost as if they did this the whole day.
We do not.
I'm so surprised.
That's really surprising.
Wow.
Let's keep going.
Muradin.
Tassadar, Muradin.
Tassadar, yeah.
Yeah, Tassadar and whatever.
And Muradin.
No, you sounded like you
Actually,
disagreed with Muradin here.
It could even be Jaina and Muradin, because they're great killing heroes on a roaming map like this.
All of the ones out of the 7 that have been picked or banned in the first 7.
The fact that it's Dragonshire here, so are you guys feeling that there is a serious chance we see something out of a little bit of ordinary at least?
I think so, Todd. It could be the case in the 4th or 5th pick, maybe, after all the usual suspects got taken.
Still the panda. Eventually for
Shen
G2.
is possible,
Yeah,
yes.
Shen.
Even though we don't see Team Dignitas playing here. We go with that Muradin.
G2 was one of the originals.
Yeah, they did it quite a few times. It felt like it was like a one-time thing, but then
kept
it turned
doing
out
it.
it was a one-time thing every time they played Dragonshire.
Yes, exactly. Oh, false start.
Rexar is still an option
Double
on Dragonshire.
dwarves.
Yeah.
He is.
It's probably his best map here.
Yeah.
You can
Damn that bear.
you can stand like 1 or 2 range from the gate while Misha is capturing the shrine, so you're really safe.
Yeah.
Yep. It's really
Misha
powerful.
isn't, but you know, it's just a beast.
To be fair, Misha doesn't die anyway, let's be honest, if you're really paying attention.
Not really, because animals don't have a soul, right?
Yeah.
So-
Wow.
Neither do I, Ginger
Someone,
lol.
Wow,
call Peter.
PTA
Whoa.
Kalaris, please. Okay.
I saw a really funny thread on Reddit. Like, I don't know why you took Misha, but I can tell you don't have any money and something like it. I didn't get to see. It's like a video, I think. I don't know what happened, but it made me very curious. The internet wasn't good enough to check it.
Yeah, I saw the post and I wanted to check it, but I didn't know what it was. So.
Virtus.Pro now.
Well, if there's any game where we might get to see an uproar like a Rexar pick, it could be between those 2 teams because, let's be honest, the last draft phase was also kind of crazy, at least from G2's perspective.
G2 did, also on the way back to the bathroom, they did promise me a 2-1 all 40-minute long games at this particular time of the night. So maybe they go really, really hardcore here with their draft.
Do we see Tassadar come out here maybe with Johanna?
It makes sense, but it's not necessarily the best map for him. Because not that much like lethal staying power at shrines. So gonna see him anyway. I mean,
Your
I did say
face
it makes
was-
sense.
yeah, your
No,
face
the angle's
was
correct.
Mid lane used to, Dragonshire, mid lane used to be Tassadar's playground.
Yeah.
With Oracle being able to spot roaming, with being able to drop the storms and then just get out very quickly with the shift. It was very, very powerful.
Can't even recall the times that I faced a Tyrael Tassadar lane in middle and nobody would just die and it would just be a... Who
can
last longer,
It
right?
feels like in
Who
all
goes
of
out
these
of mana
drafts, the same heroes come out at about the same time. It's like ETC, Tyrande very early in bandsaw picks, and then after the second binding phase, that's when Tyrael comes into play, and like all these guys.
This has been the most conformed tournament draft of all time, I think, so far. Everybody is picking the same thing right now in Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
For the
been
most
a
part.
few, yeah,
For
a
the
few
most
specific.
part.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I agree with
Let's
that.
not talk about the Nova attempt that happened against Typic.
It's not a real
Damn you,
attempt.
G2!
If only they're going triple tap, huh?
Oh, God. All right, second bands.
I love how like the suspense is building because we're looking at snow falling from like that one screen that says Virtus.Pro.
Hey, it's winter, man.
It's perfectly fitting. Karzim gets banned from G2 here.
That's very interesting.
Jaina ban, maybe?
They've got the next 2 picks, so this is again a case of them saying we're probably gonna go Uther, so we're gonna ban Karzim, and you're left with.
So if they
I
ban
think they could
Uther,
ban, I think they could ban Raynor or Jaina here, like very significant damage dealers. It's actually going to be Sonya.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to prevent a Sonya Uther pick here.
Yeah, that'd be really smart.
I wouldn't even mind G2. Well, I don't think Leo really plays medic too much, but I wouldn't even mind them going that because once again, there's not that much dive on the side of an opposing team.
Not yet.
So far.
Morales has
So
done pretty
far.
well, right? Or it's felt like she's doing pretty well, even if they, I mean, she's lost a few games here and there.
Apart from that one time Kendrick asked, and it was just in the previous game where Morales had
I
lost.
still feel very ashamed.
That's all right. Sorry, I'm
Thank you,
trying
Daddy.
to... That's okay. Oh my...
What, Illidan is still in this game? And he's coming out now?
I am blind,
Wow.
not dead.
Not dead.
With already having the Uther here, I mean, they're gonna have the Divine Shield to work with, but it probably comes down to looking at their opponent's composition and thinking that there isn't that much Shisi if you think about it.
Sure.
Kael'thas and
Pick
kinda.
No.
We've got blind.
Pick up Abatha. It's the last pick. and
Yeah,
it's
those
not
that
banned.
force a steal on the Abather from the opponent beforehand, which would definitely make them have a very weird composition themselves.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
And it's really
Could
cool
still
to
go
see
Lily
that.
too, more blinds.
Jaina Abatha would be
Yeah.
kind of cool. No, wait.
Oh, yeah, Jaina Abather would actually be quite strong.
With only Tassadar, I guess you'd have to go full shields though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's possible, it's possible.
Well, funny to see that Virtus.Pro actually banned out 2 big Illidan counters themselves here. So that is kind of ironic.
Oh, I was thinking actually maybe a Sylvanas. When you play against Uther plus Illidan, we've seen that in the past
Then you
quite
don't
a
have
few
healing.
times.
Then you don't have healing though.
No,
Well, they got
but
Tassadar.
if the Zagara had been a Sylvanas, they would get the
Yeah.
potential lane presence, but, well, not as much, but a bit more of a lane push, but then also have the Wailing Arrow for when Metamorphosis goes down and you blow him up.
What do you actually take here? Malfurion? I feel like a lot of healers are a bit scared
Morales.
against Illidan.
Morales.
Even
There is a
Morales.
diver this time.
Oh!
Can he dive?
Instantly.
The first Abather and the first Illidan of the tournament.
It had to happen eventually.
Yeah.
There's
They
always a
saved it
token.
for the last, for towards the end here in one of potentially a few last maps.
There's always a token Abatha Illidan, and oftentimes it loses.
That's so racist.
Wow.
You know what, guys? I'm not a big fan of the amount of peel and protection that Morales can get in that team.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised at Morales here.
And Illidan,
Devouring Maw could be huge, actually. Like we talked about Sylvanas, that could have been a great counter pick, but Devouring Maw, if half the team is being isolated away from the Illidan, or even the entire team, Illidan's going to go down very quick.
I don't think they have a pop for Illidan. Like,
No.
to just kind of get rid of him.
I'm just thinking, how can
A pop. No, Wailing Arrow for me is a pop on Illidan. You see the Metamorphosis, you Wailing Arrow that location.
Oh, you can maul it too. You can just maul it
Yeah, I suppose.
3 seconds away from his meta.
Yeah.
Right? And some of that shield.
And then Illidan takes the hunt and flies over it.
So who do you guys...
When actually he gets devoured
it's
even
Morales.
midair.
Who do you guys think got the better end of things, Kendrick?
I think G2 looks very strong here. As I said, I don't think Morales is going to be protected very well. And Illidan is the bane of Morales. If he gets close to her, there is no way Morales is going to run away from her. No mobility. Displacement grenade sure knocks him back, but one dive and he's back in there.
And there's like a pretty big chance he dodges that grenade as well.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a good idea, Morales here. I almost think like Rhaegar would be quite solid, even though he's out of the meta. Uther Karazin would have been the best, but they're gone already. Malf, a little bit the same problem as Morales. He has trouble like getting away from that
Even
guy.
a Lily?
I thought it should be Lily.
yeah.
I mentioned it.
Double
but it's like-
blind with
yeah.
Johanna?
We've seen it before, walk out very well against an
You can
Illidan.
go for a
Illidan won't get
4.5 second blind if you take lingering blind
Yeah.
together with shield glare.
Do we maybe see Hinterland Blast because there's an Illidan diving in, or you think it still has to be
Nah.
the Ghost?
I mean, it's so great.
Why do I even bother? It's never going to be Internet Blast. It's out of the game.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit afraid, though, for the Illidan. I'm picturing an Illidan going in, the rest of his team getting mod, and him just dying alone and not doing so well. And is it going to be Evolve Monstrosity or Ultimate Evolution? I guess we'll find out.
Yes, we will, Todd.
Let's
Yes,
jump
we
into the
will.
game as we're on Dragon Shower. Kailash and Grubby, do your thing.
Merci
Alrighty.
beaucoup.
Thank you very much, Todd. Let's get into it. Game number 2 here between Virtus.Pro and G2. To the left-hand side, it will be VP with Andy Lindy playing as Zagara. Unstable is going to be on the medic. And then up just a little bit further, we have BKB on Johanna. Sevka will be on Kael'thas. And finally, we have Power of Dream on Tassadar. So he's back on that good old winning hero, despite he won anyway in the previous game. Then we have Bouncheck going to be on Falstad. Juve, as always, playing a lot of Illidan throughout the entire meta, and then continues on. Leo from Korea on Uther. We have Shihu going to be on Muradin. And finally, down towards the bottom, it's good old Nika on good old Abathur. Nice to see you for once.
Standard skin on Abathur.
What a disappointment.
Yeah. I'm so disappointed right now.
I was hoping for pajamas, to be honest.
Yeah, I like Skeletor, to be honest.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
Some people find it a bit spooky, but that's fine.
Well, 4 up towards the top. This is a little bit unconventional, actually. Normally you see the push towards the middle.
Zagara's talent is a little unconventional.
Oh, just what? Demolitionist? Well, she's doing really well right now.
Yeah, no more ammunition.
Maybe she realized that they were a way away.
Yeah, because G2 has been doing this 4-man top roam every time when they have Falstad. So hitting the bottom lane like that, pretty cool. And then Abathur going for the extra poison damage on the Nest. 75% bonus damage over 3 seconds.
That means we might see a lot of Nest talents.
Yeah, we're going to see Prolific Dispersal. We're going to see Vile Nest. It's going to be really truly vile.
Yes, it will be. And then Virtus.Pro will want to not play anymore. It's very, very irritating to play against.
And we actually have Perfect Storm coming out for Muradin here. This is a little crazy. He knows he's going to be the last target that's going to get focused here in this comp. But still, there's a bit of a bug now. It doesn't scale well with Sledgehammer anymore. So if he gets Sledgehammer at 4, he's going to get disappointing siege damage. Compared to what he might be hoping for.
One would suspect just looking for the hero damage here at the moment. G2 already taking quite a bit of damage there from Sevka, pushing Juve away, but look at the amount of damage that they've done bot lane. They've already got themselves 1 tower alone. And we'll see jump forwards once again. Stun on towards Zagara, trying to block out here with Juve. Also Abathur trying to help out. Not really being able to do too much though, as BKB even rotates on in. But going back onto Andy Lendy, Juve, you are very, very low, my friend.
Yeah. Sihu managed to jump away. A chain bomb will hit the gate there. And it's kind of scary because you've got Sihu and Joey, you've a very low HP here. And anytime they leave the lane, Andy Landy is going to hit that tower again with Demolitionist.
Nika always has good presence in mind when it comes to the map.
Yes! Gathering power, Kael'thas.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. So cool.
Why do you like it so much? Why do you like Gathering Power so much?
Because it's high risk, high reward.
No, I totally agree with that.
And it's so exciting to cast, because like if he dies, that's such a...
At this level of play, though, you almost always put yourself in this really risky position where you're like, oh, I don't want to go too far forward. It's kind of like the Nova when I was watching her before. I'm like, she was always lurking on the edges, never really doing much damage.
Not Sevka, not Sevka. He's going to get 30%. He's going to get up in there. Taking Arcane Power at level 20. 45% bonus ability power. That's one hell of a strong Power Blast.
Maybe he could.
He could go Pyroblast.
He could.
Right after Metamorphosis.
And Divine Shield.
And Divine Shield.
No, okay, maybe not.
Yeah, no.
We eliminated that pretty quickly.
Goodbye. All right, back to the normal world. Demolitionist here on the middle tower. So good, Andy Landy. With such a cool talent there.
I think there's moments when we're casting Grubby that we don't even think about the fact that there's a lot of people listening to us. We're just like...
Too true. Well, you know what they say, dance like no one's watching and love like you've never been hurt before.
Yeah, I guess so, I guess so. Good morals to live by. We have those tries being taken. Whoa, that's a nice flight up here by Bouncheck. Gonna block in. Tassadar for a moment. He's not gonna be able to survive that. That will be first blood going over to G2.
What a game we see coming from these teams here. Virtus.Pro and G2. Certainly very exciting games. It's gonna slow down a little bit once Vile Nest is coming out.
Oh yeah.
From Abathur. But
slow
so
down
far,
is the word, yeah.
So high energy.
Sevka taking quite a bit of damage himself there. He's got Gathering Power and, well, I didn't have any kills to begin with anyway, so I guess he doesn't really lose much. Sorry, I'm rubbing it in.
Oh, the Vile Nest attempt of cutting off BKB there. It is going to be enough. Not the Vile Nest, but just the slows from that hammer from Basek there, and Juve getting the kill there. The Chase King Illidan. Truly.
King. Yeah, he's never going to let you get away. It's very, very difficult to
Never going to give you up.
Never going to let you down, man. Never going to let you down. I had to go with it, I'm sorry. I'm even going to steal the easy camp, which is pretty annoying.
Look at that level 7 from Morales. That's your shiz, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great. I love that.
Upgraded ballistics.
And to be fair, I really like block at level 4 as well. 3 charges of block plus, I think it's the automatic activation, right, on the shields at level 1.
Okay, yeah, probably.
Overall,
it could be the +1 seconds.
Oh, it could be, yeah, you're right, because it's a different color. But overall, still really good, self-sustained. That Morales, everyone, when she was released, was like, oh, she's got nothing. But she's got tons.
You know what's funny, actually, about gathering power? You should not take it until right before a kill or level 7.
I get you, yeah.
Like, if you're really good, you will just, like, have an instant, like, oh, someone's gonna die. Control 3 or whatever. But yeah, anyway, he took it right away.
Not to reveal.
Yeah.
All right, lots of pressure going down on towards this bottom 4. Shihu's going to come in here and try and push them away. Gravity Lapse, though, will deny him from chasing on forwards.
You've been pushing in hard there at the top against Tastadar with the, maybe the Abathur support.
Once best friends, now not so much.
Yeah. Oh, what? Who?
Tastadar and Illidan. In this game, not actual lore-wise. They helped each other out for a
I was
while.
like, what? You're getting your universes crossed. Hearthstone and Diablo? Like, what?
All right,
Anyway.
Shihu not going to die here just yet, although Abathur's helping out Shihu towards the front. That is a great little pick-off of Kayle Fast. And even the stun on towards Unstable. The medic has a bit of sustain, but not that much. Another kill goes over towards G2, and they push themselves towards level 10. That's a full level lead right now.
Mighty Gust coming out here. Divine Shield, Avatar, Metamorphosis, and presumably Ultimate Evolution.
Pharaoh Dream does not want to be sticking around there anytime soon. Boundcheck's really on top of these rotations to try and deny the Shines from continuing on. Didn't want to give away any position.
Almost starting to look like a mistake, this draft from VP against Illidan. It's working out so well, and with the Abathur support, it's so deadly. They just keep chaining kill after kill, 6 versus 0, and look at this. That's Illidan for you. Just go into the gate, get those far-fetched kills. That's a little too far.
That's quite far. As much as Juve, does play Illidan a lot still. Oh, Medevac was picked up here as we go and continue on. Boundcheck's going to just gust that away and make sure he is okay. But it almost feels as if, like, a lot of these teams have almost forgotten how to deal with Illidan. They're going quite far forward and allowing Illidan to just get on top of him very early. But this is quite a lot of pressure. There could be kills here as Jalea from Korea is trying to run away. He already Divine Shielded Shihu, and they managed to get away. A great escape there.
So sick. I mean, they were so low. He used Divine Shield early. Uther was low. He doesn't die. Like, it's pretty sick. Illidan jumping in. He knows he can Metamorphosis out of that fight if he needs to. That's pretty crazy.
All right, I love that VP has taken Medevac. Again, very rarely do we see in the European scene people taking Medevac because normally they go for the stim drone.
What the hell? I guess, he already copied it. Might as well use it in this way.
Wow, that's really cool.
15% keep damage, better than killing like 3 minions, right?
Yeah, no, if he keeps doing that throughout the game,
you'll eventually get it.
Yeah, or at least weaken it for a push later on that will just tickle it and break it. That is really nice.
Yeah, that's quite funny. I think he took it probably like to help with the disengage there earlier on in the middle.
Yeah, definitely could be the case here. Boundcheck under a little bit of threat. No Gravity Lapse going to be hitting him anytime soon, though, so he should be okay there. A lot of pressure going on towards BKB. It's Yuba here. He should be able to body block and get himself the guaranteed kill on towards Johanna. Good start for them. Still 1 level ahead. And he will even move around here to try and check this easy cam.
I don't want to see this, Kalaris. 0% win rate for gathering power. That's 0 kills.
I can see the pain in your face. What is this? You love gathering power. All right, well.
All right.
Juve alone steals this easy camp from Zagara and Medic. Of course, there was always going to be reinforcements coming along, but that was a lovely little pickup. So full hammer build there actually by Muradin, so not exactly getting that quite scaling that he wants in terms of the bug that does exist, but then at the same time, there's still so much sustain on the side of Virtus.Pro as this game goes on further. With the fact that it is leeching Plasma and Kala's Embrace, again, just a massively, massively strong couple of talents there on Tastadar now.
VP needs their level 13 talents here. It's going to be extremely helpful. Finally getting that Chain Bomb and the Mutalisc for Zagara is going to be very helpful. Prescience on Tastadar. Just making Morales the weakest point of the entire fight every time. Despite the amount of takedowns, 7-0, and the Abathur effect, it's still only 1 level lead for G2. Once VP does get that level 13, they can start to fight back.
And unless stuns come in onto Illidan, you'd be surprised at how much he can do in the back line against the Morales with his evasion, with his ability to just jump all over the place like a bloody whirlwind, causing you a lot of problems.
if that was another wind, might have hit.
Yeah, that's true. Gathering power fails epic.
Well, that's not going to go in Kendrick's epic plays of the week, I don't think.
No, definitely not. Does he have a fails video? I'm not sure.
No,
Anyway.
he's too nice for that.
No, I guess so, I guess so. A few mines going down to the front here as well as Nika scrambles to try and defend this hard camp.
Oh, foul stat. Whoa. Oh,
Is
what?
that the...
That's the real foul stat.
What is going on? Is he just dead now?
Yeah, he's dead.
But they're actually doing massive damage to that keep.
He's just going to go die here. They're getting the keep.
Are they going to get... What is going on?
It's a strategy.
that means the catapults are going to spawn in this bottom lane.
No, the fort is still alive.
No, don't they still spawn?
Yeah,
if
no,
the
the fort needs to die.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
so much easier kill later on.
Yeah.
This is freaking insane.
It's not often.
So cheesy.
But hey, if it works, it works. We'll kill all your keeps, even though you've got forts.
All right.
They can keep doing that. That's the thing.
Was
That's
that
the crazy-
smart, though? They lost the wall here.
Yeah, now they don't have much resistance for this at the moment. Because they only have 3 bodies down there as opposed to the normal 4. Boundcheck is now back. And we'll be able to push them away. If they'd have lost keep for that, that would have been so funny.
Yeah,
But now-
Alba's getting the top fort now.
Bounce on forward. That's a very early Divine Shield here on towards Illidan, but they're going to get themselves the Kale fast to start off anyway. Hasn't popped Metamorphosis just yet. Boundcheck being pushed away up towards the top, but now Illidan is on Morales. This is going to be hard for Unstable to stay alive during all of this. There needs to be Peel. There is the more, but actually at the same time in Metamorphosis,
He went
was
out.
able to keep himself alive. Unstable might be able to get away
Medivac
here.
now. Medivac.
Got to get away somehow here. There's still the potential for the chase on. I think the fort's going to be able to save them, but that could have gone completely awry.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy there. Juve barely needing Metamorphosis in the entire fight. I think that's like the first time he used it. Pretty crazy. Now getting the Dragon Knight there, coming in with the Dragon Knight. Huge push from Abathur at the top lane. And he's going to take that to the bottom. Because you know what? Bottom forward is going to be catapults spawning. And they want that forward. Even getting Siege Giants here as well.
All right, well, still pushing on towards bottom here. Just trying to shield up some of those buildings here is Tassadar to slow down Juve for as long as possible. Illidan in this is quite good considering the Metamorphosis was down for a little bit during all of that. And we see Johanna moving forwards, trying to tank up some of this damage. Already one member pushed away. That was Medic. So if they would have launched an assault onto somebody, they could have done quite a bit. But Medic is now back in the fray.
Even though VP has 1 takedown, Kel'Thas died just now. So his gathering power was reset from 2 to 0%.
Wow.
So much for that.
The change. Yeah, not having the easiest of times, for
Not
sure.
yet, no. Oh, going in on Johanna there.
Good gravity left. Whoa, already the Divine Shield popped down onto Illidan once again. They've got to do something with this, but I don't think they're going to be able to get much done at all. Knock back there on towards Leo from Korea, as well as Boundcheck from the grenade.
Oh.
And then the disengage. Make sure that they will stay alive.
They're going for the top keep.
Oh, fly away. I think they are actually going to go for another one.
Well, that fast.
Here we go. Even though the fight is continuing on, at least they... It's in range of all the towers.
Why not?
What's the point?
They'll get it next time.
That was rubbish. But anyway, it's going to continue on now. I would have even liked the Ultimate Evolution for a bit of defense here, considering.
Yeah.
But trying to help out Juve. He does have Metamorphosis, apparently, available.
Keep in mind, Demolitionist on Zagara out still. If she gets to hit that keep, that's a dead keep, yo.
A lot of damage on towards Sefka as well. He actually throws down the Phoenix.
Bad Phoenix.
Unfortunate position there. Could have thrown down just a little bit further forwards. Mighty Gust will push them away for a moment.
Great gust.
Buying some time, a few moments, as the keep's going to fall. And that will even things up down towards the bottom lane.
All right, and this is pretty scary. We don't have Divine Shield yet. 16 seconds. They're pushing in super hard there, getting the Fountain.
Yeah, it's a good job they didn't stick around there for too long, because that chain bomb could have actually spread from Fountain to other members if they don't want to have been careful. But Medevac on a way to start cleaning up mid. And actually, maybe they all need to tap. So that's actually really good timing saving.
Yeah, it's a little bit safer than hardstoning right outside the enemy fort. So they're getting the Bruiser camp here, I think.
I like that.
Yeah, both teams are. Oh, we see, look at that, the Medic level 16 upgrade. Is that second
the double
opinion?
shot.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Combining that with the level 7, a little bit of grenade synergy there. Clear! 33% explosion radius and further knockback.
Causes a lot of disruption. I use the same talents. I play a lot of supports. It's very, very strong at just being able to really disrupt things, especially like an Illidan that does want to be bouncing all over the place and also does need the support from like Uther, for example, to try and keep him alive during things that are going on.
When do we see Falstad going for the top keep there? I'm waiting for it. Now could be a really bad time, but so yeah, they could actually lose a lot if they try that shenanigan again. I think it's actually the end of that.
Yeah, I think so. After one keep, they're like, okay, our window for doing this is gone. Whoa, that gravity lap doesn't hit Yuva. Takes quite a bit of damage as he comes in forwards here to go for it. Nika has actually cloned Illidan, so there's going to be two rampaging through this line. Nika's auras are gone, but Yuva is still persists. But more is going to land on towards the avatar there from Muradin. But at the same time, we're going to see that already pop there. Kael'thas has gone down. The Metamorphosis is going to go on a rampage potentially, but it doesn't look like they will have any more sustain here to be able to help it. But Zagara lingers for a little bit too long, and she will fall. That's a 2-for-0 trade there over to G2.
Really good fight there by G2, using Illidan to tank a lot of damage. I mean, the copy of Illidan. And then jumping on him. Lots of healing there coming out on Juve from Uther with the Benediction, Holy Light. Then finally that Metamorphosis.
Unstable, just a little bit late there on trying to deny that Dragon Knight with this medevac. It was a good attempt, but all in vain. As we're going to see Shihu now pushing through the middle here, trying to get a bit more structural damage done. All in all, it's important for him to get to level 20 here more than anything.
Of course, G2 is playing for the equalizer here. They're behind 0-1. Even if they win this game, there's going to be another game coming out here. Yeah. Virtus.Pro is holding on to try and close this out 2-0. So far, it looks like that will be difficult for them.
By no means are they down and out completely, though. There is definitely the opportunity for them to try and turn this around. They just need to delay for a little bit.
Keep in mind that anytime VP gets a single hero kill, he can medevac to the core and finish it immediately.
Oh, yes.
Even in some situations where otherwise the travel time would be too high.
I mean, it's a smaller map, right? There is definitely
potential of that. Shield misses!
Not the greatest position there to actually try and do some damage to that. As we're seeing Shihu here cleaning up, getting good to go, just trying to hold on towards the middle. Level 20 talents are going to come in as well. It's going to be Epic Mount, Rewind. We're going to see the Demonic Form coming in as well as Redemption. And finally, what is Abathur going to end up going for? Probably the Hive Mind. That's the usual go-to at level 20, and it will be the case.
Hive Mind, it did come out indeed. We've got Epic Mount for Falstad here. Rewind for Muradin. Double enhanced Stormbolt, quite sick. And then we've got Illidan with the Metamorphosis upgrade. Demon Form, which is actually going to give him cool crowd control reduction. So even harder to kill that guy.
Definitely.
And it will stay in the Demon Form after casting it.
It becomes quite the problem. And then, of course, you can, in essence, be in Demonic Form and then pop yourself the Metamorphosis again when it's off cooldown.
Yeah, exactly.
Which has just crazy potential.
Whoa-oh, whoa-oh, BKB is alone!
Oh, doesn't have his level 20 talent, doesn't have Invincible. Will he be able to keep himself alive, getting out of there? It's going to be difficult. There's a great block from Yuva, but at the same time, he takes a lot of damage. There's going to be the more. That's going to be the disengage that they need for a moment, but they're looking to go on from this. They're looking to put on some pressure on towards them, despite them having the level 20 talent, but they will get away.
Wow, disengage successful there by G2. Mighty Gust, of course, the perfect heroic for it.
Yeah.
We see a lot of heroics being used just to save Johanna there. Devouring Maul, Blessed Shield, and Phoenix. And Phoenix, of course, is not really a heroic. It's going to come back really soon. But Devouring Maul, the really big one there. 60 seconds still, plus 10.
Still trying to find that level 20 here of VP. The bottom lane's being pushed pretty hard as well, so there's a potential that they could go down there to claim some of that experience. But here goes Yuva again, trying to catch on towards Lendy. Lendy is very far forward. That's going to be the blow up towards Zagara as the Metamorphosis gets popped for a disengage there by Yuva, just to make sure that he can keep himself alive. They don't want to go for more next to that wall.
Pretty sick, by the way. Even if G2 has all their heroes alive, once VP gets all 5 together in the level 20, and G2 is slightly out of position even, they can still medevac for the core.
Yes.
Since that keep is down. We've got Demolitionist for Zagara. That's 10% bonus damage on every auto attack.
Now with the level 20s kicking in, Caduceus Reactor 2.0 is going to add a lot of extra sustain here. Indestructible, or likewise, Twilight Archon.
Zagara could go for Fury of the Storm here. Zagara could go for Fury of the Storm. Already has one PvE talent.
Yeah.
Could go for another one, and that could help kill the core.
Definitely could. This is going to be interesting. Nika is in that Dragon Knight. They are going hell for leather, basically, down on this bottom lane. They know that the keep is down. They want to bring down the wall. They want to try and go for core here. They want to try and do some big damage towards Virtus.Pro. This could be the equalizer, but Shihu taking that much damage towards the back is not a good start there for their campaign.
Well, they finally got that wall, which is kind of not usually the latest thing to go after.
They want to get to the core.
Oh, Tesla!
Oh, dear me. Got to be careful. Very careful there. We saw how far Juve was willing to jump in for that damage.
He's crazy.
Yeah, unstable. Still keeping them alive. Look at that. They've been pushed away. This little effort, this war band that has tried to move towards this bottom lane to do significant, if not crippling damage, has failed for now.
When will we see the mid-evac for the core? It could be right now.
Oh, I hear it. Is it loading up? No. No. Oh, I heard. Well,
just
I hear weird
do
noises.
And they don't have like that much damage, I guess, coming from a hero like Johanna or Morales, but it's quite risky. If VP, if they win this game, they will wait for G2 to make a mistake. They will win this one 2-0. That's, of course, what they're hoping for.
Yeah.
Really solid game coming out from both teams here. It looked like Juve on the Illidan with the full support of G2 was winning the early to mid game very handily. They do have that level lead.
Yeah.
It's a small difference. It's like a 4% power level difference.
The thing is that you're totally right. Virtus.Pro is clinging onto that fact that bottom keep is down. They know that they can just go at a moment's notice whenever something kind of goes a little bit wrong here for G2. So there is definitely the potential that they can still make this happen. Do not count Virtus.Pro out.
It's kind of funny, right? Because they only have 1 kill. It's like they haven't been able to do any kills, but the fortifications is almost equal. And they have like a, I almost want to say a greater than equal chance to win the game with that Morales, because 1 kill for G2, well, anyway, 1 kill for either side, unanswered, will win the game, no matter mid-evac or not.
Shihu as well as Juve are going quite forward here. There is the ultimate evolution on towards Nika. Bounce check's going to fly on in there. No proper engage just yet. As Nika's ultimate evolution will jump on out.
I don't think like a copy Illidan is like that strong. It's quite easy to take out and to ignore, but it does provide a lot of chaos.
Yes.
That's the really cool thing about it.
Oh, they're loading up. Where are they going?
Yeah, they're doing it.
This is a bit too obvious.
Yeah.
At this point, they need to stop.
You cannot stop it.
Well, okay, they need to
and Johanna isn't
not
in.
Go far. They don't realize.
Do you think they realize now? Run! Hey, look at this.
Do they?
This is like a really interesting fight position. Johanna was already waiting there, covering the retreat.
Maybe it was the threat of anything. Like, maybe they knew.
But it's like the worst time from many.
Oh, pick up. On towards Muradin here, taking quite a bit of damage.
Wow.
Now that's a double more. Actually being able to catch these two. Leo from Korea taking quite a bit of damage. Gets knocked back by the grenade there and takes a lot. So it has to move away. Oh, this is still quite scary. Actually, this easy camp towards the bottom does present quite the issue.
They're not going to. Yeah, it looks like they are.
I think
they're actually trying to finish here. They only have 2 heroics.
This is ambitious. Unstable was quite far forward there. They're all very clumped up. This could go really wrong for them. Juve as well as Nika actually being able to use the ultimate evolution forward and launch himself on towards Andy Lendy. We're still seeing a lot of damage going on towards Taftada, and Unstable's gonna end up getting taken down, launching himself into the medevac. But a lot of them are gonna end up going down anyway here. Despite all of this, tries to actually get out here. Keep Andy Lendy alive. Muradin's gone down. Andy Lendy somehow is still alive. Bouchek tries to fly forward, picks up Zagara, and we're gonna see Kale Fast go down as well. Illidan has been ransacked this composition, and he will take them all down here in the very end, with Fosted going for the gust. But it's not going to matter. That is so many dead, but I actually am not even sure that they can finish from here, considering they lost 2 members.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 30 seconds until Tastadar's back. He's going to be able to shield the core. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That should be a finish.
That should be it. That should be it with Dragon Knight just marching on towards core.
Such a weird sequence of moves here from Virtus.Pro. It's like the first medevac is like, okay, fair. I've been drooling about that one for quite a while already, right? But it got done so badly. They just took the Siege Giants, and then you were like, what if they push with the Giants? They were thinking the same thing.
They were too clumped up, though.
Yeah.
They were way too clumped up when they were moving into that position, and it was completely exploited.
They put themselves to the bottom right rather than keeping loose formation.
Yes.
But I'm even thinking, like, that's not their best shot. They have medevac up. They could have just disengaged immediately after the threat of it.
And that is going to be G2 tying things at 1-1 here in this best of 3. to keep themselves alive here in the elimination match, the most amazing more of all time.
It still doesn't work on Dragon Knight.
No, it does not. GG, that is G2 being able to equalize up the odds. And what a way to finish. Quite the bizarre way to finish, all in all. If Virtus.Pro, I think, had been a little bit more patient about their spread moving into that position.